Masai just walked in. He looks pretty calm right now for a guy that's going to start maybe wheeling and dealing. Masai, there are lots of reports out there this time of year. People always have, there's always conjecture and rumors. How active do you plan to be tonight?
You try to get in. I'm going to attack it as a normal draft, and since we don't have a pick, where I'm going to try and get one. But it's been a slow couple days, but you never know how it's going to pick up. But we'll treat it as business as usual.
Masai, when you're in the room, the phones get busy. People start calling. Trades are revisited. Ideas are revisited. How much of that are you prepared for tonight when you talk about being active? We know you value young players and development, especially. How much do you plan to be active if that phone starts ringing in there?
We're ready. We feel we've gotten together last few days. Don't have my full staff, but it's good. You study the draft, and it's what we do all year. So you have your rankings, you have your moving pieces and your stable pieces and your valued pieces, and you have your team, and you look at it, and the way we've studied it, we're kind of still trying to figure out the whole team in general, but we're confident even if we go home today without nothing happening. It's a process, and we'll revisit in free agency and see where we go.
Masai, you look good for a guy with no sleep. You've been working with a skeletal staff. We know that. The evaluation process, who's helping you with that? How are you getting that done? And when you look at these guys tonight, you sound pretty confident that if you get the right guy, you'll make a move.
Well, the draft is what we do, and a couple guys we have in there, scouts or player personnel guys, I think are strong, and that's what we do all year. And we're going to, we have our rankings, we have the guys we like. There are very, very few in this draft just because of the nature of it, but you know what, you go get talent, and if not, we believe we have some couple young guys on our squad to grow.
Masai, last thing before we go, how many of those young guys might people call for, or how many conversations have been had about those young guys? As I said, I know you value young talent, but a lot of people around the league value young talent as well, and they can see that you have some of it.
We've been studying our roster, and some of it I think we have to let sit and evaluate even more because of the young talent we have. They still have time to develop, so you don't want to make rash moves and send somebody away and wish you didn't. So we're trying to evaluate that process as much as we can, but we've studied our roster. We know who we value and who we don't.
How different will it be for you sitting in that draft room as the guy in charge in that draft room tonight? I mean, you've been in charge of a draft before, but your first one here in Toronto.
Not any different, I think, from the draft room the last 3 years. And even when I was here, I worked on the right hand of Brian, so that gave me the opportunity. That was kind of what he leaned on me on. So being used to it is business as usual, and we'll enjoy the heck out of it.
Masai, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks.